Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. Today is March 25th, 2025, and we are looking at Proverbs chapter 25. Proverbs 25, verse 21. If your enemy is hungry, give him food to eat. If he's thirsty, give him water to drink, for you will heap burning coals on his head, and the Lord will reward you. You know, this is a verse that I struggle with because when people do me wrong, I want vengeance. I actually talked about it in my sermon on Sunday. Talked about the fact that, David gave us a good example of that. How he wanted vengeance and he worked that out loud with God through his songs, and God calmed him down and brought him to the place where what he wanted was for God's love to be poured out in his life and in the lives of others. That's nice. I mean, and I've experienced that where I've had somebody that has done me wrong, and I found myself able to start praying that God would bless them and watch my heart change and even see change in their lives. Honestly, I've seen it work. It's amazing. But Sunday, after I was done preaching about this concept, I realized I have a much bigger enemy than people. Paul told us that our enemies aren't here, the people that live here. Our enemy is the devil, the adversary. And as I was reading this, I got to thinking, we never think about asking God to find a way to bless all of those that are doing their thing. We never think about asking God to turn the adversary's actions into blessings. We never think about asking God to pour blessing into a negative situation. The crack house down the street from you that is causing so many problems. We want and we pray that God will clean it up. We pray that they'll get caught. We pray for all of those things. But what would happen if we prayed for blessing into those environments? That's a challenge, isn't it? Something to think about today. To be willing to pray in those environments. We've had experiences where we've had problems at our church. We're in a difficult place in our community. And quite honestly, when we first moved in, they weren't thrilled that they had a church in their neighborhood. And I prayed at first that they would all go away. And then I learned to start praying that God would start blessing them and showing them his love. And one of two things happened. They would either get so frustrated that they would move away, or they would start to change. And yet I still struggled to remember that message. If your enemy is hungry, give him food to eat. If he's thirsty, give him water to drink. For you will heap burning coals on his head, and the Lord will reward you. We have a great enemy. We have a great evidence of how to defeat that enemy. And we don't ever look at it. I need to practice this more. How about you? Guys, I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.